is an emergency. I'm begging urgently. This is a serious case.
Pour the water on these hands again. All right, so I'm taking the liver, shuffling the cards. Before we get started, I want you to say your first name so I can pray on it. Do I have permission to cut them?
Yes, you do.
All right, fire away.
All right, so my first question is actually career related. So I told you I actually got an internal job position, an offer for that, and I accepted the offer. But literally on the same day that I accepted the offer, I got a request for another interview, and I interviewed for that job on today. And it has the potential to get me like basically a much better salary because I feel like I kind of got like lowballed internally. So I wanted to know what my outcome is going to be for the job that I interviewed for on today, which is external.
Spirit, external job. What's his outcome? Let me know. Flow, man, listen, one card, flow of prosperity. That's the best damn thing you can take. One card, I ain't got to pull three. Flow of prosperity.
I'm happy to hear that because it's so weird that this happened on the same exact day. So I'm happy about that. Okay, so my next question is going to be love related. So I am actually LGBT, so I will tell you that ahead of time.
All right.
I want to know who, like, if you can tell me anything about who exactly is my soulmate and maybe when I'm going to meet them.
Okay, let's see. Spirit, tap in. He wants to know who his soulmate is. Spirit, who is his brother's soulmate? What's his brother's soulmate? Give him identity, idea, time, place. Give him landmarks. Okay, I'm seeing an umbrella. Okay, puddle on the ground. Rainy season again. Retreat to nature. Okay, retreat to nature. Why are you saying okay? I'm not understanding that, Spirit. Let me follow you up. Retreat to nature. Okay, positive change. And balance. This person is going to come on this job expedition that you're going to be on. Flat out and simple. This is going to be kind of like an earthy person. His birthday is going to be springtime. Probably like I don't know what spring. Probably like Aries and March and April. That in that energy, or either Pisces because they around in that area there.
Okay.
So, but they saying springtime, positive change, the leaves will be coming back to color, the grass will be growing again. But they said balanced career and home life. This is going to be like a work partner / energy. So you're going to meet your partner while you take this job abroad or this outside job.
Okay.
So if somebody get to flirt with you and they sit up there and I'm an Aries or a Pisces, bitch, we married tomorrow, Negro. Don't hold up. Don't be like, I don't know, man. Listen, bitch, we married tomorrow. I already know what the deal is. No pressure. Remember them the words. No pressure. But yeah, let's go hang out.
Okay. All right. I took those notes down. Thank you. Okay. I wanted to move a little bit into my dreams a bit.
Okay.
And sometimes I have dreams where it's like I am having like these really, really realistic situations. Like sometimes I can smell, sometimes I can taste, I can hear. Like sometimes when I'm drifting off, I hear like voices talking and like footsteps and all of that. So I wanted to know exactly what is it that I'm experiencing, and if Spirit would be able to give me any information about that.
All right, Spirit, what's the information going on with this dream? With the senses being hyped up in the dream, what are you trying to tell them? Let it go. Okay, got it. I'm understanding. Open your heart to love. There you go. And work your magic. Spirit is saying this is you letting go of doubt. You have this thing. Show me. Prove to me. I don't believe it unless I can touch it, see it, or manipulate it. Spirit saying, so they're giving you this energy in your dream saying, okay, trust this. Trust this. So if you can, so think about your okay. Spirit say explain it to you logically because you can understand this. So we're blessed with 5 senses in our waking life: sight, touch, smell, taste, all that stuff. Now the brain doesn't know what's real until a sense is added to it.
Right.
Now, if you in a dream and you're meeting somebody and then you smell your favorite smell, you can feel the touch of that person's hand or the clothes that person wearing when you rub their scarf. You can feel the love and embrace and the hug. Spirit is saying this is your senses saying this is real. Follow that dream. This is you.
In the classroom. Yeah. In the classroom. In the classroom. Hey, what we doing in the classroom? In the classroom.
Yeah. All the homies.
In the classroom.
Yeah.
In the classroom. Hey, what we doing in the classroom?
All the homies doing math.
Experiencing it before you come to the person or before you come to the situation at hand. If you see fire in the dream and you touch the fire and it's not hot, okay, that ignore that. But if you see fire in a dream, you touch it and in your mind you're getting burnt and you feel it when you wake up, that's real. You see what's going on? So those smells,
right.
taste, senses, this is saying spirit is letting you know, hey, you got to go on faith here. I got your back with whatever you dream about, think about. So that's what they're saying. Let it go. Let go of doubt. Open your heart to love and work your magic.
Is that like a spiritual gift of some sort?
That's everybody has that spiritual gift, but just a little information. Everybody has that spiritual gift, but the way you make that your very own spiritual gift, you have to come up with something, an icon in your dream. You seen the movie Inception?
Yeah.
Where one of them had a dice, the other one had a spinning top, the other one had a chess piece.
Yeah.
So most people, you go to a therapy session, and they tell you to dream of a red ball. You need to come up with something that you can think about, dream about, and then you can make that dream lucid, and then you can understand. Then that will be your spiritual gift, and then you can basically dictate your life. That will be a gift, a precog or something.
I see. Okay. That is okay. I would take that. I'm gonna take that and run with it.
Yeah.
There's this other thing that I do, and this is kind of tied in together. So I do feel like with some of those dreams, I get some unsolicited touches.
Oh, gotcha.
What can I do to stop those unsolicited touches? While I'm just like, I don't want this actually happening, or I feel like something's touching me like inappropriately, or I feel like it may be like, behind me or whatever it is. Like, how do I stop that from happening, or what is that?
Okay, spirit, the incubuses is coming in, not the succubuses, the incubuses. Those are the males. The incubuses is fucking with him in the dream. Trust me, they get down to what's going on. How can he stop this shit? Come out of the closet, got it. Find the blessing in your current situation and purification. All right, come out of the closet, find the blessing in your current situation and purification. I don't know who the Sagittarius energy is that you need to be digging into, but they say you need to be digging into the Sagittarius energy and hunting these individuals down. So when you feel like you're being inappropriately touched, molested, etc. in your dream, you wake up and you call upon the zodiac sign Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a hunter, and you say, Sagittarius, put your bow and arrow through their ass. Stop it. Hunt these clowns down.
Okay.
Now, do you know any Sagittarius around you who can probably do a magical spell for you or something like that? Because if you do it in the spiritual side, you got to do it on this side too. You have a Sagittarius say a prayer for you, and then you call upon it.
I do, and I'm actually going to see my friend who is a Sagittarius up north in Pennsylvania on the 11th.
Okay, y'all get together, hold hands, kumbaya, that bullshit up out your dreams, man.
Okay, I definitely will, because I'm getting tired of that. It doesn't happen every night, but it's too consistent for me.
Taking advantage of him.
touch on this other question a little bit, but I wanted to know what exactly are my spiritual gifts, if any?
Spirit, what spiritual gift that is he endowed with? What spiritual gift is he endowed with? Yes. Persistence. Health and healing. Spirit say you could turn the tide of depression.
I could turn what was that?
You could turn the tides of depression.
Oh, wow.
Yep. I don't know if you're a party starter. I don't know if you very empathetic and sympathetic at the same time, making you an empath. But they saying they said the word is yes, and they said Ganesh, but they telling me that for you to look at the 33rd vertebrae, which is enlightenment. They said persistent, and they put the dot on his head, persistence with the pineal gland. So you got enlightenment, pineal gland, and then they got health and healing with the heart. I don't know if you can see the vision like I see it, but they saying you have the ability to stop people from being depressed, emotional. You can talk somebody from hurting themselves, suicide, cuts, or just giving up on life. That's your ability to empathize and sympathize with people to change their mindset.
Wow.
That's a little more powerful. That's a little more powerful than being spiritual, because that's in the 3D, which we are starting to overlook nowadays.
Right. I love that. So I put notes on that. That's amazing. So all my questions kind of tie in together because I kind of went down in order.
Mm-hmm.
My next one is, what exactly is my soul purpose?
Spirit, what's his purpose? What's his purpose? You gave him a gift. What's his purpose? Peace offering. Fertility. Oh boy, you ain't gonna like this. Peace offering, fertility, and artistic expression. Have you thought about having children?
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought about having children. I can tell you at this age right now, I wouldn't call myself the most child sort of person, but I'm kind of waiting for I don't really want to do it alone. Especially I'm 30, so I kind of want to wait for the right person to come around that has some of the same ideals that I do to let that happen. But it is something that I think about.
So you want to know your purpose? I'm sorry, it's not all spiritual. Spirit said you get the buffalo woman, you get fertility, and then you get artistic expression. Spirit is saying you need to bring a life in this world, and you need to create a life and raise another person in this life. This is your purpose, to raise a life. Now I don't care if you adopt, I don't care what you do, but you have to pour your essence into another living being, because you and yours have to live on. You're greater than you're greater than you know. How they say you're greater than the sum of your parts. So what you give to the world, what you're gonna bring to the world, has to go on. So yes, please consider the baby situation, because this is what you're supposed to do.
Okay. All right. I'm 100% got it. Okay. I don't have too many more questions for you. I wanted to know, is there a particular spirit or deity that I can work with or should be working with?
Spirit, is there any particular deity you guys feel he can work with? It's all good, Spirit. What's up? Spirit said, no, he doesn't know enough about him. Oh boy, they confirmed it. Twin flame energy. Take charge of the situation, and you are seeing the situation correct. The deities, if you can, do your research on twins, Gemini energy, or if you want to take it to an Orisha area, Ifa, do it on the Veggie twins or Janus in Greek mythology. Not saying these are the same people. I'm just saying you have to work with a duality. So, but the deity you can work with, which not too many people know how to work with these children, and that's why you gotta pass your shit on to children. Okay, Spirit, now I'm getting it. Got it. Yeah, try the Veggie twins. See the things of the Veggie twins, and see which one of them Spirit wants you to work with. but you can utilize those guys.
Okay. All right. Let me see. All right. Well, we kind of touched on this a little bit. I just wanted to know the November 11th trip. Outside of having to go, speak to my Sagittarius friends about that prayer that I'm gonna pray with him. I wanted to know, is that going to be a good trip? Am I going at the right time?
Spirit, is this trip ordained for him to go? Is it ordained for him to go on the 11th? Spirit said, see the other person's point of view. Spirit said, write. And Spirit said, listen, before you go, buy your ticket, do whatever you do, make sure that this person wants you there and make sure they're not having any issues. Because Spirit is saying, check with this person to make sure they can accommodate you or for your time, if not your living situation. Spirit saying you all game to go, but you have to double check, see the other person's point of view, listen and write. Throw a line of communication. Even if y'all talked about it a year ago, throw a line of communication. Make sure.
Okay.
But it's gonna be a safe trip. They just want you to make sure it's okay.
Okay. All right. I received that. And I did have a question about, so I started doing Monday service, if you will, short service for Papa Legba. And I had like really, really, really vivid dreams. Like, it's so vivid to the point where it's the most vivid dream that I've ever had. I've always known that I've had dreams where, like, things seem like they're almost reality in the dream. But on my way to sleep, I heard like a spirit of some sort. Like I felt myself going into that state, is what I call it, and I was kind of trying to shake it off. And what ended up happening is I heard almost like a whisper saying "relax," and kind of that freaked me out a little bit because I was like, "Wait a minute, let me start praying." But I heard a spirit say "relax," and I want to say I started dreaming, but then eventually I ended up literally at the same spot in my entrance, sitting on the floor, and like the spirit came and sat in front of me. And in the dream, I knew that to be Papa Legba. And I was just like, okay, is that, because I know that you have to be really skilled with these sort of things. You want to make sure that you're working with the right energy and so on and so forth. So I kind of want confirmation a little bit if that is what happened or if I need to guard my energy.
Spirit, was that elect ball coming to him? And if so, what for? What's going on? Release tension, yoga, legs crossed, sitting down, release tension, power of joy, energy healing. They're trying to get you on the same wave path. That's why he placed you at the beginning. You're stuck at the beginning because you're learning to accept, but you're not ready to grow with it. So right then and there, they just trying to put you on the same wavelength.
I see.
That they mimic you.
I see. Like, we had a good conversation and everything, and I asked him about the service. He said I did a few things a little bit unconventional, but it was cool or whatever. And like, he literally, in the dream, he literally took like this huge weight off my back. And in the dream, it's like I felt so light. I felt so, it was almost like somebody, like, imagine like a really, really heavy pressure.
I love it. I love it.
And then he took the weight off, and it's like I was able to get like this deep breath, and I felt amazing. And when I ended up waking, he did ask for a drink before he left. And the funny thing is that the liquor was actually in the same place that I keep it in my house. Like, everything looked the same for the most part. The important things are there. And when I woke up, I was just so at peace. I was like, that was crazy.
Hey, you heard what they said. They're trying to get you on the same level. I love it.
I receive it. That is everything that I have. The only other question I have is there any general advice that Spirit wants me to know or anything along those lines?
Spirit, is there any general advice you guys got for him? Go now. Spirit say start this journey now. Just go now. Get a move on it. Start.
Okay. Wow. Okay. This has been great.
All right. Congratulations on both jobs and everything, man. Just congratulations on the life going right. Remember, when you get up there, when you're ready to have a baby, you get your family, your soulmate. consider adopting or getting a surrogate to get you guys a baby, because keep in mind your purpose is more. And now I'm seeing why he told me your purpose is more, because you got Elegba, the heavenly gatekeeper. And let me tell you something about that 33rd vertebrae. That's where Elegba resides. So these cards wasn't even playing. Ganesh represent the 33rd vertebrae, and you're doing pseudoscience, so to say. So I'm so happy these cards are right. But yeah, that baby need to carry your legacy on. So there you go.
Wow. Okay. That's amazing. Thank you so much. You can definitely post. I appreciate everything. Thank you.
Appreciate you, brother. You be safe.
You too. Thank you. You have a great day.
All right.
All right.
All right, everybody. That's about my third reading with brother. I never remember, but he always tell me this, and he always make sure to make me feel comfortable, because he always say he's part of the LGBTQ, and that's a good brother there. And Spirit reads him well. Spirit is looking into him. Spirit is bringing him to a level of understanding, and it's just a slow process because they want him to do things the right way. And then they even told him, hey, get a baby and pour what you are in that baby, because even after him, what he's bringing to the world got to live on. Blessing. That brother's a blessing. Hit that like button. All right, everybody. I'm the Baron, telling you guys to trust in your own universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe.
Not a problem.
All right, so let me throw some Florida water on these hands. So we got to be doing you a dream reading, huh?
Yes.
Let me make sure I got my pen.
Okay.
I got my pen. Here we go. So the way the dream reading works, you're going to take about 5 minutes to tell me your dreams, say what's going on, all that good stuff. I'm going to write down key points Spirit is telling me about the dream that I need to address. After that, I'm going to ask Spirit, there you go. I'm going to ask Spirit what's going on with the visions and things he wanted you to know about the questions I write down. And we'll go from there.
Okay, sounds great.
All right. Let me get these cards a good little shuffle here.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. So I want you to say your first name so I can pray over. Do I have permission to cut these cards?
Yes.
All right. So let it rip. Tell me what's going on with that dream.
Okay, so basically, I walk into a room and I'm greeted by my grandmother, my great-grandmother, and my great-great-grandmother. My grandmother introduces me to my great-great-grandmother because I've never met her before, but I've always seen pictures of her and heard stories about her. They proceed to take me around this room where I meet other females from my mind. I don't remember faces or names, but I just know that they were relatives. When I'm walking around the room, everyone is facing forward, but as I approach, they acknowledge me, they talk to me, but as soon as I walk off, they turn their attention back forward. So finally I turn around to see what it was that everybody was looking at, and I see my family, like my living relatives. I can't remember if it was like males, but I know it was like aunts and cousins and stuff like that there. And they were having like a party, get together, whatever. They couldn't see the side of the room that I was on, but I could see them. They were interacting with each other, but everybody on the Ancestor side, they were interacting with each other and watching the living. After that, I don't really remember what happened, but I had that dream like 2 years ago and it's been with me ever since.
Okay. Now, don't mind me. I'm not tired. That's just spirit.
No problem.
So I only got 2 things they told me to write down that I want to ask spirit questions about.
Okay.
And I'm just going to go and do this. So the first thing you said that, okay, met the 2 grandmothers, they greeted you and they walk you around the room. You was being introduced by your grandma to your great grandma, and they walk you around the room and introduce you to more of your ancestors. Now, spirit, why did y'all just anoint her into the ancestral realm? What's going on here? Power of joy, rainbow bridge. Fertility, you see what I'm saying? And positive change. Power of joy, fertility, and positive change. Oh, baby, this is lineage. You got to be the weight bearer of your family. They telling you who gonna take over their job. So
Who's gonna take over their job?
who gonna be they conduit they go to on earth? Are you estranged with your family in any way?
No, we all get along.
Okay, so now they listen to you, right? They take your advice, right?
For the most part, I'm one of the younger ones, but for the most part.
Okay, you're a matriarch. They just adopted you into their line. The grandmama introduced you to the great grandma. The great grandma introduced you to those who came before her. Why would a spirit do that? Here we go. She has the ability for us to communicate direct to her to get our message to the people in there. And you was looking at a celebration. Come on now.
Wow.
All right, now that's one. The second acknowledges her watching the family. Spirit, what's going on with these ancestors paying attention to this family? What's so great about it? What's going on? Clear and shield your energy. Drink more water. Balance career and home life. All right. So they're saying you need to start being the watcher for the family. You need to start watching people, getting in their business, being nosy, going to see what they got to say about each other, making the phone calls every week. That's one. But the clear and shield your energy part, they saying you're going to be a part of this family, but you can't interact with the shit that they're doing. So even if they party hard, you come in for a little bit, then you leave. You don't stay the whole time. You don't it's saying remain a mystery to them. Like, not a mystery, sorry, spirit. He said not a mystery. Remain biased. Don't take no sides until you dish out your instruction information to each one on who's having their issues. You following what they're saying?
Yeah.
Now, who just had a little boy? Somebody just had a little boy, little brown skinned little boy, kind of looked like Bill from like one of them Bill characters Bill Cosby made, one of them little kids, not the Fat Albert kids, but just like a little, huh?
Nobody has recently had a little boy.
Well, not infant now. I'm gonna say about 4 or 5.
My nephew is about. I have a nephew that's about 4 or 5, and I have a little cousin that's about that age as well.
Low haircut. They don't have that long braided hair. Low haircut.
He just got his haircut.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now this particular one, this is the one you need to watch out for. They're saying he's falling down or he's like tilting over. I don't know what that means. They just saying they because they showed me him like slumping over a little bit. So who is his parents and what do they do? And maybe they need to put a better hand on it.
My brother is his dad. And he comes over here and spends like the weekends with me and stuff like that.
So what is the brother doing with it?
I mean, they ride bikes together. They go to the park. It's wintertime now. Well, it's getting cold now, so they're probably just gonna be inside and hanging out and watching TV and stuff like that.
Well, listen to me. This kid is tilting over. Over like almost laying sideways and rolling. And I don't see anything bad. I'm just saying they're saying pay attention to him. Maybe I think you guys should take him for a checkup. Make sure he don't have some like vertigo or something like wrong with the spine or anything. Make sure he don't have any illnesses, please.
Okay. Okay.
Because he's a beautiful kid, but I just see him tilting over, like not sitting upright.
Okay. Okay.
What else Spirit, what else you want to tell her about this? Because this was like one of the most powerful dreams I ever heard.
It's been 2 years and it stuck with me.
Okay, so y'all, the got ancestors, the parties. Okay, drinking cups. Who's the drinker? Who's the drinking in the cup? Drinking cup, heavy set, big white t-shirt.
Oh, we all drink. We're on the island. We all drink.
Wait, who's the dark skinned, heavy set one, real loud? Heavy set, real loud, low haircut, big boy, gut, big t-shirt.
Nobody that I can think about.
Is this a friend of the family, Spirit, or is this part of the family? I see what you're showing me. Cup, talking too much. White tennis shoes, white shirt, blue jeans shorts, but he's a fat guy.
Is he dark skin or is he brown? Like he maybe
No.
Maybe like mixed like Puerto Rican and
Nope.
black?
Nope, he black as me.
Oh.
But what is he? What are you telling me about him, Spirit? I know what you're saying. You're showing me him. He's gonna be arguing at a kind of light-skinned girl in the chair drinking. So I think it's one of the people one of your kinfolks are dating, whether it's a cousin or a sister, and he's gonna be arguing with her when he get a cup in his hand. So I would say you need to check on, see is one on being verbally abused, cursed out on a regular basis, because I see this very attractive kind of brown skinned girl sitting in the chair and she's just like ignoring him, but he's got his drink in her hand cursing at her.
Okay.
So see is anyone being verbally abused. See you see what role you stepped into?
Yes. Yes, I definitely see it.
Take that baby to the hospital, get him checked up. See is Lulu being abused or talk shit to by her boo thing. Oh boy, you got a big job. I don't envy you.
Wow. Okay. I received it.
Any questions you got for me? Because you only had two. Anything you want to ask Spirit?
Wow. Is there anything different they would like me to do to honor them? I have an ancestor out there.
Ancestor.
I kind of just still feel like I'm not doing enough.
Ancestor, what do y'all need from them? What do y'all need for her? What do y'all need from her? Serious? Priorities? No. Floor of prosperity. Father, husband, brother, son. Where's your husband?
I'm not married.
Okay.
Remember, we looking for the silver fox.
Oh, okay, yeah. So they saying priorities, flow of prosperity, and husband. They need you to be paired up. You need somebody to back you power-wise. You need a man. So Silver Fox need to get his ass to the point. Spirit, ancestors, how about y'all break Silver Fox? Work his ass away. Because y'all telling her all this stuff to do. Y'all got the power. Y'all know what she need her back and bring him to her ASAP. At least by the end of the year. Bring him to her so she can live out this what you got to do. But they saying you need to be married. You need to have enough money to travel. You need the father, husband, brother, son, flow of prosperity, and priorities. This is your first thing is you getting into a relationship.
Okay.
That's how you honor them.
Wow. Okay.
Damn, being a matriarch is a mother these days.
Yeah, I said I wanted to do some traveling because I found out more about my family history, and we come from several different countries, and I said I wanted to go to them and see and just to go there. Wow. Okay. So I remember I listened to some of your stories when you talk about your grandmother, and I think about the things that my grandmother did to me when I was younger, rubbing me down with the Florida water and stuff like that. And you know, she was big in, like, she was a big time Catholic. But now that I'm learning more about spirituality, I see how much it blends and blurs. What kind of spiritual gifts did my family have that I may have gotten from them?
Ancestor, since all of you are here, what kind of spiritual gifts are passed down to your bloodline for her? Buffalo woman. Oh shit! Could you give her something? We know it's a medicine woman. Give me something else. Find the blessing in your current situation, medicine woman, and spiritual laws of attraction. This is a medicine woman, but medicine as in potion, herbs, drinking stuff, pot liquor from food you cook. The pot liquor, I don't know. In the South we call it pot liquor. You know, the collard greens, or you make some soup, the juice from the soup after all the vegetables gone. It's called pot liquor. You mix that with a little, if you're doing collard green, you mix that with a little bit of this and that, little herbs and that, and that's something you can drink to heal yourself, because you don't waste nothing. So,
right.
So medicine woman, find a blessing on top of water, and spiritual laws of attraction. Learn how to make potions from herbs and I'm not gonna say leftover food, but learn how to use a juicer and make healing juices, noni juices and stuff like that, and pray on them. And that's what it was. They fed people and they healed people through food, diet, drinking, potions.
Yeah, one of my grandparents was a baker. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, the food is key for your generation. So that's y'all generational gift. Giving people food to heal them. Rather, if they sad, you give them a piece of cake, make them happy. That type of energy.
I have one more question for you, and I'm just confused. That's why I have to ask it now. My last meeting, you told me that I needed to help people, and we were talking about counseling and stuff like that, and I kind of felt like I've been drawn to tarot ever since then. And I was thinking maybe I wanted to learn tarot, and that's how I should help people. But now I'm a little bit confused. So I'm like, is that something that I should pursue?
Spirit, should she pursue tarot? Go now. Purification. See the other person's point of view. You hear that? Go now. Yes, tarot. Purification. This is you helping people see the other person's point of view. This is counseling. What do I do every day when you call me? What do I do when people call me every day? Help people.
You pray. Yeah, you help people. That's true.
This is counseling. This is counseling 101, spiritual trauma-based counseling. Come on now.
Especially after that reading tonight. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay.
Now, shameless plug here. I just completed my tarot course. If you go to my Vimeo and purchase it, I just completed it, and it's a quick, basic walkthrough of the houses, the cards, how to read the houses, not the cards, because the cards going to tell the story themselves. And I broke it down intricately. It tell you about the houses, how to pair them up, how to line them up. Even if you don't want to do whole houses, you can do just for. I got it all detailed in there. So if you really want to learn how to get into it, starting off on the basics, just go purchase that. Shameless plug.
No problem. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this. I do. Yeah.
All right. Well, It was a pleasure reading you. Congratulations on having this Ancestor link. Continue to listen to me on Monday, and maybe you could chime in and help me.
I'm trying to tune in every Monday.
Hey, I told you. So when I do my Ancestor, and you can appreciate this now, I'd rather have one whole ancestor than a piece of a deity. And right now with that dream, that's basically what they're telling you. You got a whole ancestor who can introduce you to various other ancestors down your line, and they watching everything on TV. You know exactly how it worked with them. I'd rather have that than a whole damn deity on my side. Than a piece of a deity. So good job.
I only got one thing to say. So mote it be.
So mote it be, y'all. That's right. Let it be. So mote it be. I love it.
Well, thank you.
All right, it was a pleasure talking to you. Congratulations, and do I have your permission to upload this video at one point?
Most definitely.
All right, well, thank you again, and you have your good evening.
Thank you, you too. Bye-bye.
Good people, that made me feel so good. Those ancestor prayers I do every morning, that made me feel so, every Monday, that made me feel so good. Somebody is listening and she prays with me. She's on there all the time, and it's healing. It's allowing ancestors to come back, because we're representing every last single aspect of an ancestor. Every last ancestor got to get in on this prayer, and I am so happy for her. And that's the most powerful ancestor vision I've seen, where her grandmother comes and get her and takes her to meet the grandmother who passed before her, and the grandmother introduced her to all the other ancestors, and they're watching all the family on TV, and they telling her, this is your job now, passing the torch. Powerful. If y'all don't believe this is a real deal, you're crazy. Positive comments below. If you ain't hit that like button, please do so. What you waiting on? It helps out the channel. All right, everybody, I'm the Baron, telling you guys to trust the you and universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. So try. The thing just keep dropping. I was saying hello, 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 and it just kept dropping.
No, my end hung completely up. You want me to call you from my cell phone? I'm calling you from a landline.
The landline should work. I got it up here.
That's what I thought. I thought the landline would work better.
Oh yeah, you good. It should work. It should be working pretty good.
Okay, let me see if I can turn this volume up on this phone. Ooh. Wait a minute. What is that? Oh shoot, it's already up all the way. Okay. My goodness. Okay, let me calm down.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so happy to be out here with you. I'm telling you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Listen, I have searched wide and far, and you are literally the only person in my life that I literally feel like I can trust. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just, you are very impressive. I enjoy your videos. You educate me so very much. I thank you for story time. You be having me cracking up. Oh my goodness. But listen, as I was, you heard of Lavelle Crawford, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and my Lavelle Crawford voice, can you tell me what the hell going on? Like, what's going on?
Breathe.
Can you tell me what's going on?
Breathe. Just breathe, sister, breathe.
Oh my God, you don't even go. Oh my, I don't know. Oh goodness. I don't even know. I can't even put it in words, bro. It's so much. Oh my God, it's so much. Woo!
Listen, you picked.
Come on, brother. I'm ready.
You got a conversation with the Baron, so let me tell you what that conversation entails. Did you read the description when you say conversation with the Baron?
Yeah.
All right, so the way the conversation with the Baron works, me and you just gonna chop it up for about 30 minutes. Talk. I don't care if you want to talk about a pink giraffe wearing a tennis skirt. I don't give a shit. But we are gonna talk. If Spirit allows me to ask some questions, I'm gonna say, could you ask Spirit a question about this? Could you ask Spirit a question about that? So we can see what's going on with the situation that you talk about. I want to make sure these conversations are very meaningful, because you got to get this off your chest. And this reading was designed for the people who just want to talk. I used to get a lot of people calling that just want to talk, and I'm like, well, I can't. I'm a nice guy, and everything is a business, and I'm booked, so I can't just talk to you.
Right.
But this right here allow us to chop it up, get to know each other, get to know what Spirit got to say. So with that being said, the cards won't come out unless Spirit say.
Okay.
All right, so now with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and do that shuffle. I'm going to pray on them, and I'm going to lay them down here, and if Spirit say, let's rock with this one, and 90% of the time Spirit do. So I done took a chance of shuffling the cards. I want you to say your first name so I can pray on them. And the Holy Spirit. Somebody be, somebody be, somebody be. So now, before I do anything, do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes, sir.
All right. So tell me, who is the slender fellow that always wear a hat, but his hat is kind of like it's an old style hat because this person is old, but I'm just seeing the shadow of the person, but he's looming over your whole entire life. I don't know if it's in a good way, bad way, because they just showed me a silhouette. Now he had, you know how everybody wearing those flat rim hats, and it looks all kind of they wearing different colors of them with the red bottom under the hat.
Yes.
All right, this is the type of hat that he's wearing, but it's old. It's like an expensive original. Just think about an old timer from like the 20s through the 40s, and you know all the men used to wear hats back then.
Yes, I actually had a dream. I used to have a reoccurring dream when I was a little girl, and I used to see this tall, slender man with that hat standing up under a light post. He never said anything to me. I didn't say anything to him, but I felt fear. I felt uncomfortable when I was a kid. So I don't know who that is. Okay,
well, he's still looming because when I was thinking, Spirit showed me him sitting up there in the shadow of the silhouette. So we can talk about him in a little bit. But I just want to let you know, this is who I'm looking at right here. He's looming over your whole life because he's big as the sky, like in the background, but the rest of you, the looking over the house, that type of shit. So I'm locked in on his ass. So what we want to talk about then? Talk to me. What's on your nerve, your mind? Let's get it.
You know what? First of all, I just want to know, I feel like I'm being watched. So I don't know. It's just a lot of unusual things going on in my life, and I can't explain it. Like from time to time, I may see somebody recording me, and I don't know why, Baron. I don't know what's going on. It's just then my intuition, like, I don't even know if I should say this or not.
You can go ahead.
When I have effects on electricity, like light bulbs. Like when I go down the street, lights illuminate as I'm going and coming. Like I've noticed this has been the last 4.5 years, and now the lights are getting brighter. Like I affect my TVs, my Wi-Fi, my phones, like if I'm really happy, oh my gosh, it's just like my energy is off the chain, like, and I don't know if it's me or if it's something else.
Okay, Spirit, what's going on with these lights and things? Something's illuminating her path, and she having an effect on electricity. That's a rare occurrence. That's the spiritual Ryatsu. What's going on? Spirit say yes. Okay, yes, gotcha. Listen. And power of joy. They're trying to get your attention. So whoever this looming figure is over you, that's like an angel or guardian, and they're trying to get your attention to get you to the next spiritual level. Now, why is your hand itching? Why am like a rash on your hand, or itching or something? You scratching it too much? Your right hand.
Well, actually, I've been trying to teach myself bioenergy theory, where I've been listening to audibles and looking at different things to try to teach myself how to work with the energy that I feel radiating out of my body. So I use my hands to try to heal, like my children, my husband, and different techniques I may come across. They'll tell me how to clean. Like I didn't know I was supposed to clean the energy off my hands by shaking them or running them underwater, and my hands will hurt really bad. But now I don't know what, everything has intensified to the 10th power. Like Sunday night, Halloween going into Monday, I was peeing black ink. I threw up and I pooped black ink. I don't know what,
That's that. I know what that is, but I want to tell you about the hand before we ask Spirit that. So now, Spirit, so what they're saying is you're doing this in reverse. So they're saying that the energy is coming out of the back of your hand, so you're not giving all you can give from the front. This is what it's saying. So running them underwater, that's cool. The water touched the back of your hand more than anything. So running your hands underwater, great way to cleanse it from dirt, earthly dirt. Doing all that stuff. But before you touch somebody, you see every time I do my cards, I say, so mote it be, so mote it be, and I slap the back of them cards. And you see, once I put that Florida water on my hand, I slap the palm of my hand.
Okay.
That's how you clean your hands from spiritual energy, not running water on it. That's dirt, physical, skin flakes.
Okay.
You want to clean, you get that Florida water, whatever you use, anoint oil, and you clap the palm of your hand together. When you clap the palm of your hand, what that's doing, that's dispelling that electrical bubble, that electrical energy field that you've used on that person before.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay,
just a hard clap.
Okay. Oh, do I need to say a mantra or anything?
Always say a mantra. Always say a mantra.
Okay.
You can say, you know what? A song that came to mind is, I don't know who sang it, but they saying it's a song, and I think I heard it once in my whole entire life. It's called Grandma's Hands.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. Yes.
So even if you want to sing that song, right before you get ready to try to heal your family, you're calling down the ancestors and you're telling them to come in. Yeah, my palms are getting very hot. They are getting very hot. Oh wow.
My hands are. Listen, I feel the vibrations from the phones, the cell phones, the house phones, remote. I'm super hypersensitive to everything now. Like I vibrate constantly, and I don't be knowing if it's a good thing or bad thing. I just don't want to disappoint spirit or anything.
They saying this is a good thing, and they're trying to wake you up. So they saying yes, listen, and power of joy. And the rainbow is coming out of the guy's hand. So rainbow represent life and death energy. So there you go.
Okay. I got one more. I got an issue that I had. I went to the dentist there, and something happened. I don't know what the dentist was trying to do to me, but he went over my head to try to do something. I had a tooth chip. But long story short, the man told me he couldn't even clean my teeth, he couldn't touch me, he couldn't do anything, and then he started asking me about my beads and my symbols and what does this mean and what does that mean? Can Spirit tell me what that was?
Spirit, why does dentist clammed up on her? Okay, trust. Father, husband, brother, son. Work your magic. The dentist was afraid that you could put magical spells on him because he knows this. Was this a white dentist or a black one?
He was a melanated dentist.
Okay.
I'm sorry. He was a loner. I'm sorry. He was a loner.
What's lunar? I don't know the term.
White. Oh, I'm sorry. White. I don't like to say colors. I mean, black or white. Lunar, white guy.
He done had it running with Ifa. He done had a run-in with those type of people before, and he understands spell work. So this is why he don't want to do it, because Spirit say trust, Father, and work your magic. He was just afraid. Period.
Okay. And my last question is my husband. Like, what's my relationship with my husband?
Spirit, what's going on in this marriage? Don't tell me nothing. You ask the question, don't elaborate. I don't need to know nothing, because Spirit need to tell you what's going on. Spirit, yes, what's going on with this relationship? Give it to me. Give it to me. Persistence. Open your heart to love. Damn, that card just jumped out my hand, and it don't want to be turned over just yet. It says wait. Persistence. Open your heart to love. What's this card? And flow of prosperity. Persistence, open your heart to love, flow of prosperity, and the other card I need to turn over last. And focus on your strength. So what's going on in your marriage is this is a lack of understanding of your talents, gift. So long story short, your husband think you're a nutcase.
What? Wow, that is interesting.
He's into this too?
Huh?
He's into this too?
Well, yes. He's on his spiritual journey as well.
But is he turning on lights, walking up the road, hearing voices, thinking people afraid of him, Is he in the conspiracy theory realm? Listen to what Spirit is saying. Persistence, open your heart to love, flow of prosperity. This is, and you need to focus on your strength. This is something you need to do. But if you tell him, this is what I'm going to do, this is my gift, my passion, yada, 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 baka, baka, he's saying this lady crazy. He know how to meditate. He know how to do spell work. It is what it is. But he ain't walking around and having lights flicker and turn on. He ain't pissing his shit in black ink.
I'm scaring him?
You are scaring the fuck out of him.
Oh my goodness.
But
that
this
is not my intention.
But this is the thing. This right here is going to bring you your fame and your fortune. So why haven't you started a metaphysical business, an occult practice? Why haven't you got on your divination journey?
Because I didn't even know that's what I was supposed to be doing. Until truth be told, I started literally. I was in a diner last week, and the man was complaining about his back, and I asked him, would he mind if I did some energy work on him? And I was so afraid, scared, but my spirit was like, get up and go in that back room and do it. And I did what I thought I could, and then I ran out, but it was just the fact that I did it, and I said I was going to check on him every week, just to relieve him of some of the swelling or some of the energies, or, you know, in addition to what the doctors was doing with him. But if he allowed me to work on him, then I would work on him. So I'm trying to be cautious. I just don't know which way to go, or I just don't know exactly what to do.
This is nothing, listen, this is not something you need to do on a charitable level. When you heal with your hands, don't do this on a charitable level. This needs to be in-kind exchange, because you gotta go recharge, you gotta go and do stuff, you gotta make sure you gotta buy the right soaps, oils, baths, because after you touch random people, you gotta get that shit up off you before you go infect your kids.
Right.
So yeah, this is a charged thing. Granted, you helped this old fella. Let's not continue to do that shit.
Okay.
Your gift is flow of prosperity. Now this is coming from Spirit, not me. Granted, I'm a businessman and a spiritualist, but this is coming from Spirit, flow of prosperity. Don't do this shit, but you're freaking your husband out. If you tell your husband this is how you're gonna make money, and you get you a nice little EIN, start a business with this right here, he'll understand more and pour into you. But right now he think, man, my wife done lost her mind. This spiritual shit done got to her.
Wow. That is something. Well, I'm glad I know. So, can I ask Spirit, what exactly how do I build my foundation in this?
There you go. Spirit, you say this is her lifeblood. This is what she's gonna do. She's gonna heal people. She wants to be a healer. How do she start this foundation in this? Spirit said, find a blessing in your current situation. Energy healing. You hear what they saying to you, and release tension. You have to find a blessing in your current situation. Energy healing and yoga energy, releasing tension from people. The way you start is you go to these yoga schools. You go to any of these metaphysical schools where people is sitting up there doing stretches, exercising, anything on the spiritual nature, drum circles, that type of thing. And you go in there and you tell them that you have a gift and you want to hone your gift and pure heart, and that's how you start. And then you come up with a business, and then after you hone your gift on spiritual people who truly need it, not random strangers, then you go ahead and you say, hey, can somebody help me start a business with this? Now you're going to get into Reiki. Now you're going to get into herbalism. Now you're going to get into doing shit. Have you watched my arthritis spell video? Because this is a healing hands video.
No, I haven't caught that one yet.
If you one of my Patreons, go ahead and go down there and watch that arthritis video. It's very similar, but it tells you how to heal people from all kind of sickness, and spirits say just go ahead and give it to you. What you need to understand is transfer magic. So listen to what you're doing. You're healing people, and that's cool. You touching people with grandma's hands energy, but where are you putting it after you touch them? You just learn how to dispel it the proper way by clapping real hard before and after you touch somebody. Now where are you going to put it? Are you going to grab you an animal and you're going to keep that animal beside you and rub on that animal afterwards to put all of that negative and pump all that negative energy in there? Or are you going to get you a rubber plant? You remember how your grandma and them used to have them rubber plants? They feel rough, round, sitting around. What do you think they were sitting around for?
I'll show you.
And they used to walk past them and touch the lead. Grandma, you never know why Grandma touched them leads when she walked past. You follow me? You gotta transfer that shit to something. So, boom. Get you a rubber plant.
Baron, when I tell you the intensity of my hands, sometimes I be looking over like, y'all ain't gonna catch fire, y'all. Like, I'm gonna be a real X-Man up in this void. Like,
No, don't Jean Grey them. I need for you to after you touch on somebody, I need for you to find you an animal or a tree. I typically do it with trees. I typically do it with a plant. And that's why people who start gardens are very good at this. So I typically.
I got trees in my living rooms all over the place. No, go ahead.
There you go. You go get you a rubber tree. I know you got random tree. Get you one of them rubber plants. I think they rubber plants, but they just feel so rubbery. The thick leaves, they can take it. And after you heal somebody, you either go and take a spit in that plant, you spit out the juice, or you say, all shit removed from me, and you hallelujah in that bitch. But then you sit up there and you rub it and say, I transfer everything into this right here. That rubber plant can take it. And that's what you're doing before you end up getting yourself arthritis, crippled, or mentally ill from other people. Because just because you may be thinking you're healing pain, you're still healing mental sickness, physical sickness, emotional sickness, and so on.
Yeah, because I felt like I absorbed something Sunday into Monday, and then my body broke it down and exposed of it.
That's what that spiritualist we do. You know how tired I get from touching people, reading people. I yarn. I mean, I got stomach issues.
Oh my God, you yarn on your videos. I start yarning. I be like, damn it, Byron.
No, that's how spirit takes. That's how spirit comes through. That yarn, when you yarn, you say yes, spirit, or come in me, spirit. Download to me.
Wow. So, am I harming myself? Am I getting rid of all this negative energy the proper way?
I'm going to tell you, no, you're not, because you haven't gotten that rubber plant yet.
Okay. I have one by this weekend. If not tomorrow, but I have one. Thank you so much. Okay, I can breathe a little bit. Okay, man. All right, for real, somebody came in my room one night, and I don't know who it was. So was it from this realm or another realm?
Be more specific. Yeah, everything. You got demons around you, spirits around you, angels around you, ancestors. In what way? Did they come in your room? Did they stand over your bed? Did they hit you in the goddamn head? Did they throw your covers on the wall? What?
I felt the presence come in my room, but I'm a very light sleeper. Now that I'm getting more seasoned, I don't sleep as much as I used to, and it don't take much for me to wake up. But I felt them. The presence it wasn't from this earth. It was off world. So when they came into my room, I felt the presence, and then they knocked me back out.
Okay, let me ask you. I know what he's showing me. I want to spirit. Why did this presence come in the room and do what they did to her? Follow your heart. Choose peace. Detach from drama. How many times your husband been married?
Just once. We both been only once.
Okay. Okay. Did he? Because the spirit is around him. Did he have a female in his past life that either died?
Not to my knowledge. I don't know.
Well, they saying the energy is a tall woman. She's not white, but she's not black either. But she got a little height on her, 5'10", and she comes in there and she floats in there and she's looking for your husband. That's the energy. She's looking for your husband. This energy is deceased.
And what is she trying to do?
She's trying to get his attention. This is his demon. This is his issue. He need to let something go on another female that's lingering on to him.
Oh my God! And you know what? I asked my angels. I did a cleanse. I went through the house with Palo Santo and Sage, and I asked. I was cleansing my house because I felt something in the house or whatever. So I opened up all the windows. Man, it was the first time that my whole bundle of sage burnt completely down. But I asked my angels. I told her I didn't know no better. I'm new to this spiritual stuff. Y'all know I am. Anything I do, I think I'm
Mm-hmm.
She kicked their ass. You hear me? I was like, girl, down with your pup power. She got that Afro pup. I'm holding the fist up. That's my girl. We rocked out.
Yep. But this is not this thing is not to harm you. It's not fucking with you. It's trying to get your husband attention on a spiritual level, and this is his burden to bear. So however you break it to him, hey man, could you just check the status of some of your exes, the one that you light-skinned woman, and see how she doing, because I think she's around you. However you put it, but that thing is coming to fuck with him, and it ain't his grandmama, it ain't his sister, it ain't his mama. This is somebody who has a really love and affection for him. Spirit say, follow your heart, looking in the mirror, choose peace, and detach from drama. This person is looking for closure. They want your man. A spirit wants your man. That's why he's thinking you're crazy and he's afraid of you, because this is the issue.
Oh my God, that's the spirit that be messing with him in the house before I cleanse the house?
There you go. My cars don't bullshit, mama.
Oh, honey, I know. That's why I'm here with you talking to you. You better believe that. You better believe that. But no, that's dope and that's deep. Wow. Oh, wee. Oh, yeah, but okay, this is the last final question, man. I love you guys. Love you. Oh, Lord God, love y'all. But listen, if me and my husband supposed to get back together, like if we supposed to be back up under one household.
Mm-hmm. No, you're asking, are you guys supposed to be together?
Yeah.
Spirit. Now you know the issue. You got this lady that's making her husband crazy. You got her husband seeing her as crazy. Is it in your will for them two to get back together? Do they supposed to be in the same household again? Back. Spirit said, nurture yourself. Come on now. Fertility. Mm-hmm. And Spirit said, health and healing. Nurture yourself, fertility, and health and healing. At the moment, this is a no-go. Listen to me good. At the moment, this is a no-go. But, here's the but now. As soon as you get secure in your shit, that you don't hold back and that you don't go crazy and you don't think, oh, just because we left each other, she done lost the deep end. And once you get secure in your shit and you understand this whole spiritual thing and you don't compromise your spirituality, yeah, y'all need to be back together. But Spirit say nurture yourself. Fertility is mental, like you're nurturing yourself on this new birth, what they're telling me. And then they say health and healing. You're going through a transformation. It took this event to do it. But Spirit putting all the players in the game. You got your guardian angel that's looking all over you, making sure you're safe and really pumping this energy through. Yeah. Then you got this chick, this dead chick over here who's sitting up there tracking your man, causing the chaos. Now you get your spiritual shit together and you run that bitch off. And I'm going to call it exactly what I see her as. I respect women, but I'm going to call this one exactly what I see her as, old snake in the grass.
Oh my gosh, and I don't know, me and my husband been together 30, but we've been married for about 15 and a half years. And I don't know everything about him, of course, but everybody has one side and another side. Mm-hmm. But I can't even think. He knows so many people, like he's hood famous.
Yeah. Imagine
hood famous. He knows so many people. Ooh.
A hood famous, decent looking man that got his shit together. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of women out there, and somebody probably expired and they love them when they expired and they trying to come back to him now that his spiritual energy up. And then now that you got all your spiritual energy creating this metaphysical bubble around you and him, even though he's not near you, oh yeah, she can easily get in. But y'all supposed to be together, and once you get your shit together and you learn how to manipulate these energies, you got him back.
Okay, I sure.
How you like them? How you like the reading?
I absolutely loved it. You don't know how much I was waiting. Dude, you are worth the wait. Anybody who's never told you that, I'm telling you that. You are worth the wait. I'm just saying, my spirit is happy over here. I hope your spirit's happy over there. I just from me as a mom, a brown mom, a wife, living in this world, man, you are so dope. Like, I so appreciate your alpha-ness. Like, it ain't even a word, but I made it up. I like to do that.
I like to make up words.
Yeah, Black with Yaya. I actually was watching her first, and then she just kept saying, check out my boyfriend, the man. I was like, let me see what she's talking about. No. So I clicked, and I was hooked. I was like, God damn it, this dude is the truth.
Hey, I do all that without any birthdays or zodiac signs. I'm the deal. I'm the real deal.
God.
But,
I so appreciate you, man. You, as they say, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Thank you so much. Gratitude.
I appreciate you for rocking with me. Well,
man.
If you need to reach me, you know how.
Yes, sir. I'll probably be calling you because there'll probably be some more strange things popping off, and I'm gonna be like, man, what's supposed to go like?
And listen, I will have the answer for you, and to have the answer. Now listen, Spirit say reiterate. Get you that damn rubber tree.
Yes, absolutely, Spirit. I received that, and Spirit, I'm obedient. Come on now, let him know.
Go ahead and get that thing and make sure you keep it. And every time you touch your kids, you touch somebody, transfer it into that.
Ashe. All right, man. You be blessed. I appreciate you guys, and see you around.
All right, darling. Have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye.
Everybody, that was a nice one. Consultation with the Baron. She had questions. She got the answer she needed. Quick to the point. We had fun. Chopped it up. This lady got so much spiritual energy inside of her. And it's the guy that's been over her life forever. I still can't see his face. I can just see his silhouette. And he's been watching her. He's pumping that energy through her. And they just trying to create something out of her. They're trying to make her better. And just like they did me when I was crapping out red and pissing red and no blood in it, wasn't blood, it was all impurities coming out of my body and stuff. When I was going through my transformation, same thing with her. So look for her in the future. All right, everybody. I'm the Baron, telling you guys to trust in you and universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe.